I work for Club Tattoo in Tempe, Arizona. I've been at that shop for 9.5 years, and I've been in the business for 11. I tend to be inspired by more traditional artwork than necessarily tattoo artists. As far as black and gray and realism, two of my favorite artists would be Bob Terrell and Tom Renshaw. My number one specialty, I think everybody else would tell you, would probably be Celtic work because of the extent of which I pull that off. In addition to that, I'm quite fond of doing realism, black and gray, portrait work, pin-up girls, absolutely love that. Growing, there's a lot of up-and-coming artists that are really trying their best to break into the scene on a more national level. I like seeing that. It's bringing more attention to our state. For the longest time, if you wanted any major recognition, you had to be in San Francisco or LA, on the beach, or in the East Coast, mainly because the rock stars that were coming through would then use them. That's an amazing thing, to be given that much trust by somebody to pull off in their hope and expectations what they're going for and what they have in their mind. That's a big thing. That I go home a happy person 98% of the time because I get to fulfill people's dreams as far as artwork goes.
So it's like
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's definitely a natural high of some sort because you bust your butt doing this work on people, and it could be hours. And when you're done, when they look in that mirror and go, "Wow, that's better than I wanted, better than I expected, better than what they picked off the wall," you can't ask for a better feeling than that. It's promoting a positive spin on a lifestyle. Because tattooing isn't, maybe most people don't understand that, but for the most part, tattooing is not just a job, it's a lifestyle, it's a full-time commitment. You don't get to wash these off at the end of the day. You don't get to put the microchip board back in its slot and go home and be whoever you want to be when you get home. When you get home, you are still a tattoo artist and you are still fully tattooed. So to be able to be in an environment like this that gives that much of a positive spin on something that we call life, I couldn't ask for anything better. I try and do as many as I can around the country.